Alright, we are back with some more Sword Art Online Unleash Blading, and today we're going to be talking about the live stream. We actually got a lot of information in terms of what the next celebration is going to be, what characters we're going to be getting, as well as it's not ordinal scale based, so it's actually looks like they're going into Moon Cradle and they're celebrating something really big. And we will talk more about that, but I'm basically going to be breaking down everything they showed in order so that I don't miss anything. So the first thing they actually talked about were the premium pass for the new season pass, because tonight we should be getting the reset for the one we have right now, and we should be getting season pass 6, where they will be introducing basically a brand new ticket character, returning characters, as well as a lot of good stuff you can actually get from that. And one thing that they actually showed off was this brand new armor here that you see. You can only, I think you can only get it from the premium pass, and basically it's a free armor. You get fully limit broken if you buy the premium pass. I will actually make a video going over if you should buy the premium pass or if it's even worth it, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be questioning like, is it worth it, and they won't really know. So I'll probably make a video on that as well tonight when it comes out. And aside from that, we do got a new home character illustration coming with the premium pass, and that's basically Sortilena here, as we see. And then on top of that, we got 2 returning characters that's were basically ticket characters back in the day, and that is Sleepwear Lifa as well as Sachi. And you know, I don't have any of these characters, so this is a good pickup for me. And definitely if you like collecting the characters in the game, the premium pass always does bring back 2 older characters that were ticket characters basically, and that's basically the only way you can get them. Plus they're gonna come with, like, I think it's 2 free Imaginarium dupes as well, so you can get them a little bit stronger than what they were. And then after that, they introduced the new ticket character for the season, which by my surprise, when I was watching, it was not Dusselbert. It was actually Yui here, idealistic swordsman Yui, and I feel like I've seen this art somewhere. I don't know whether it was in Memory Defrag or a different SEO game, but I've seen this somewhere. I do know that. But I do love this art, and our girl Yui, she has 3 ticket character units in the game. Unfortunately, she will never get a summonable one, but nonetheless, it's Yui. But it's a free character, so everyone's gonna be able to get this character, and her scouts should be coming out. Her banner will be coming out on the 31st of March. So right now, we're gonna be able to get her tickets, but when the banner comes out and you can summon for her, will be on the 31st. Just so, I mean, they mentioned it, so I had to mention it too. Next is basically what the themes, because if you see here, there's 2 different themes, and basically the one on the left, you get it if you buy the premium pass, and if when you level up to like certain, I believe it's like 80 or 90 or something like that. It might be like 99 or something like that. You're gonna get the one on the left. Plus, you're also gonna get the Tisei friend banner there as well. But if you actually buy the premium pass bundle set, that is worth a little bit more cubes, I will say that, and you'll get an additional theme plus the Sortilena friend banner, in case if you want to collect that as well. Next up is gonna be the brand new 4-star character that's gonna be coming out on Monday night on the 28th, and that's actually Eydis. And I was surprised from this, especially because she's Earth element. I really thought that the next character was either gonna be fire or water, because of the pickup banner they released recently, as well as we haven't had water characters in a very long time. But she's actually Earth elements. It's a brand new 80s that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, like, this limit break art is pretty awesome. And it looks like we're not gonna get Dusselberg for quite a bit, but we are getting him because they did show him off later in the stream. So he's like basically guaranteed to come, but not yet. Next up is pretty interesting because they didn't really show off whether she was limited edition or not. But I can tell you from experience, summoning on basically every banner that's come out, and how many times they changed the steps. Here they basically say what her like step up is gonna be for the banner, and it says step 1 and 3 are 50% off. A 4-star guaranteed character on step 5 and 7 with 50% chance of it being a new one. And then after that, it's 1.5 rate up for 4 stars starting from step 8. Now, the thing that really like basically guarantees that it's a non-limited character is that it says 4-star guaranteed on step 5 and 7, where it's 50% chance. Usually when it's limited edition character, you're always guaranteed on step 7. It has always been like that since the first limited edition character up till now. And since it says this, she is non-limited. So what that means is you can actually summon for her, get 1 copy of her, exchange for 2 in the exchange shop, and then they're going to be giving out a free one in the new event that comes out, which we will be talking here in a bit. But yeah, so she's non-limited, so you don't necessarily have to summon for her now, because then after this banner, she's gonna be on every banner. So it's really up to you if you want to summon for her. They did show off her basically her details and what she does, but I'm gonna save that information for when I release the should you summon video, which should be on Sunday, since we're getting her on Monday night. So either like Sunday or Monday I'll release that video when we get more details, because I want to do like the stats as well, because that really does play like in terms of how good the character actually is. Because it doesn't matter if like they have a really good kit but their stats are trash, because in the end of the day, like if they ever have really low health, they're gonna die quick. They don't do a lot of damage. Like, is it really worth it? I don't know. So that's why I want to wait and check that out. Now aside from that, they actually showed that the next event is gonna be a ranking event, which is pretty weird. It's always usually like, you know, ranking events, then story mode, and then ranking events, and so on and so forth. And the ranking event right now is about to end, and we're about to get a new one. So it's gonna be actually Moon Cradle Artist. So it's gonna be the next chapter. So right now we just got chapter 6, and now it's gonna be chapter 7 of Moon Cradle. Lake Norkia Bound begins, and basically it talks about like it's gonna be about Tisei and Rani, and what they're investigating like a haunted mansion or something like that. So it's gonna be very interesting. And then after that, they basically show off like what you can get from the ranking event as rewards. And the next thing they mention is a new character illustration for what I like to call personally Lazy Yu-Gi-Oh. That's a reflection of myself right there I'm looking at. But this Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think a lot of people are gonna if you like to waste a little bit of money, you like to, you know, have the nice shiny new illustrations, then go ahead and try to get them, because he's gonna be an illustration pack, which means you gotta waste a little bit of real money to be able to get him. And he does come with a bit of cubes, so it's really up to you if you want to get that or not. But I always usually get it and try to like show it off here and there in the videos. So I will be getting this because I really like this art. Like I said, it does represent me a lot. Lazy Yu-Gi-Oh right there. They're actually bringing out 2 new illustrations in the illustration exchange shop. One basically about Rani and her new friend. I forgot what her name, like the animal's name is, but there's that one, and then there's one with Tisei and Rani together, and both will be 50 cubes. So if you want to get both, you'll need to waste 100 cubes. So I don't really know how like people are about spending cubes for illustrations. I usually only get them when they're on sale, honestly. So it's up to people if they want to get that as well. And then next they do show off the boy Dusselbert Synthesis 7. You're basically guaranteeing that he's gonna be a 4-star. We're not gonna get him yet, but in the near future we're gonna get him. So I know a lot of people are hype about that. I am, so I can't wait to see like how good he actually is, because man, they treat him like dog water, and they give him like not. I there is little doubt that they're gonna make him trash. All right, I feel like they gotta go all out with him because they know, like, even they know they're teasing it, they're laughing about it, but they know that we want him. They know. So I can't wait until he comes out, and I think a lot of people are gonna be excited when he comes out, honestly. And then next up is going to be basically a teaser in terms of like what the next character is gonna be looking like. And since we basically got the info for Eydis, we know it's gonna be an Alice because one, that's a special partner, and two, they actually teased it with like a work in progress illustration, and it looks pretty. I like the illustration already, so of course it's not done, but I like it. We know it's gonna be Alice in some sort of like wedding dress. No, it's like a dress with like a flower crown, because they actually had I think it was the voice actor of Alice. I could be mistaken. It was a couple months ago in the live stream. They had her draw like a picture of what I guess she wanted like an Alice to look like, and they basically did a great job. They copied that and made this beautiful art right here. And then the next up is actually really big, like the biggest probably thing that I saw from the live stream that I was like, really? And that is the celebration. The reason we're celebrating this with like these very odd and unique characters is because I can't look. I'm telling you guys right now, I can't read Japanese, but the way this translated out, it says that we're celebrating 700 million downloads. Now that's really insane. All right, 700 million downloads is a big mouse. Like, what? That's almost like that's really close to 1 billion downloads. So if you guys know if this like this says like not 700 million, and it says something else, then let me know down below in the comments. But the way I translated out when I was like translating these pictures, like these these images, that's basically what it says. So that is a huge, like, what, 700 million downloads. And because of that, we're actually getting like a very stacked reward heavy celebration here, because remember those login bonuses we just had for the collab, where basically we logged in every day, we got a free ticket for like a free multi for part 1, and then we got like 100 evolution crystals and then diamond cubes. Yeah, we're getting that again in this celebration. And part 1 is basically the exact same thing. The only difference is that instead of 125 cubes that we got in the previous one, we're getting 100 cubes. Now that's still 100 cubes there. And then part 2 is basically the exact same, where we get weapon multis for free, and then the 100 cubes and moon crystals as well. That's 200 cubes right there, just alone. And those are only login bonuses. All right, we move on into the next thing that they talked about, and it was a great login bonus, I guess that's what they called it, where if you even you logged in once, at least starting next week on the 28th, if you log in once, you're gonna be given like a guaranteed 4-star scout ticket. And honestly don't know what that banner is gonna be looking like, how new the characters are gonna be on there, but you're gonna get about 5, because they're gonna do it for 5 weeks. So if you log in at least once in the next 5 weeks, every week, you're gonna get 5 guaranteed 4-star tickets for free, which is pretty awesome. It's gonna help out a lot of players out there get probably new characters they don't have and stuff like that. That's really awesome. And then this one is weird. Basically it says that they're giving 50 evolution crystals and 50 moon crystals of each type by completing quests. I feel like I've seen this, like them do this before, but I don't remember how it worked. So that's going to be very interesting to see. It looks like it starts on the 10th of March, so I will probably make a video going over that on the 10th, because this is weird. So are very interesting, because it looks like they're giving them an Imaginarium boost, which we haven't seen in a while. And that is huge because one of them is actually EX Asuna, which I didn't get to use last time, and this time I'll for sure use her. But I mean, look at that, increase magic attack by 8%. You get that per Imaginarium. That's not like her whole ability. That's per Imaginarium. So she's getting like an extra 32% magic attack from her Imaginariums if you have her like fully, duped out. And then increases charge by 10% as well. I mean, these characters are gonna be good. The last things, the last things I want to talk about is this EX characters. They're giving us our second batch. It looks like they're gonna give 7. And out of all these, honestly, the one I'm most excited for is probably has to be Sinon and Lifa, because I remember when that Sinon came out, she was really good with her double hit. I'm pretty sure that's her. Like, that's the one I'm talking about. But she is really good. And that Lifa as well as a heavy hitter. Kirito, the return of Kirito, man. The OG right there. Came out with the game. Finally getting his EX abilities as well. Integrity Knight Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Element Eydis. The Earth Element Alice, as well as the Light Element Asuna. Another 7 to add to the team. And I'll probably make a video explaining what EX characters are, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of players that probably come back or are barely starting the game and they're like, well, what are EX characters? So I'll make sure to do a video on like explaining what they are and what makes them really good. Now this is interesting. Like, let's not look at the top. A lot of people are not gonna buy that pack. But the only interesting thing about that pack is that it's anniversary pack. So I don't know if they're calling this as like the 2.5 anniversary, or if it's just like a thank you celebration, because that's what they called it in the beginning, a thank you celebration. So it's very interesting the way they're wording the pack. But on top of that, they're actually increasing the inventory by 50 slots. And I don't know if that means like for free, or like, you can now get an extra 50. But it looks like it will be available on Sunday, so we'll see what happens there. Best case scenario is gonna be for everyone for free, and that would be actually really awesome, because box inventory is, oh my god, it's so annoying, especially when like you can't collect no more. And the very last thing that, this is basically the wrap up. The very last thing that they did was basically they let the assistant producer use the new Eydis, and depending on how much damage she did, we actually got a certain amount of cubes. So you guys see here, if she did over 150,000, we'd get 80 cubes for free. 170 would be 100, and then over 200,000 would be 120. And thanks to her, we're basically getting 120 free cubes. So, shout out to the AP right there. Just more free cubes, right? For no reason. And now to finish it all off, if you enjoyed the video, you need to do good on there. Leave a like, subscribe, and of course we gotta finish it off with Eydis Incarnate. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys here. Finish it off here, Eydis. Now here we go.